their homecoming weekend.
Welcome back to Andy Kuznetsky Field in Indiana with the score at halftime. The Indiana Indians 22 and the Highlands Golden Rams nothing. Halftime stats are brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops. Training K through 12. Visit Mason Elite Hoops Facebook page for more information. Dean?
And Mike, it has been all Indiana, no doubt about it. The stats don't lie. First downs, Indiana 7, Highlands only 1. Rushing, Indiana 109, Highlands 32. Passing, Indiana 29, Highlands 0. 138 yards total for Indiana, 32 for Highlands. Third down conversion been big for Indiana, 3 for 8. Highlands 0 for 4. Penalties, 1 for 10 for Indiana. Highlands 4 for 50. Another big statistic that hurt the Golden Rams here tonight. Neither team's committed a turnover. Fourth down conversions again favors Indiana, 3 of 4. Highlands 0 for 1. And time of possession, 16:39 for Indiana. Highlands 7:21. It has been all Indiana here in the first half.
Yeah, the word is ugly, and that's what it's been so far. Quickly, some individual numbers. Devin Flint was 2 for 7 passing for 14 yards, but Liam McFarland had the big one on the option pass. The big play on the fourth down that may have been the backbreaker, the 15-yard touchdown pass to Kalchuk. Then they had the blocked punt, the 26th block punt, by the way, for a touchdown in Indiana history, thanks to Pat Snyder and his copious work that he did here when he was AD and now the PA announcer. Harrington got the touchdown on it on the block punt. It was a six-yard touchdown on the scoop on that one, and Indiana 22-0 lead. Zach Harrington 33 yards rushing. Corbin Wilson, the leading ball carrier, with 35, and Devin Flynn has 29 yards rushing. Luke Bombalski, 8 carries, 27 yards, but he was hurt. He's come back here. It looks like it might be an elbow. They have it wrapped up and taped, and we'll see if he is able to go in the second half. Highlands will get the ball to start the second half. Halftime stats brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops. Training K through 12 at the Legends Pittsburgh at the Mills Mall.
All right, Mike, that's any good news. Highlands gets the ball to start the second half. Halftime score, Mars 7, Knox 7.
So we'll see what happens here. The Rams have got to do something and do it quick. Again, we go back to the Armstrong game last year. You remember what happened there, and Highlands was able to come back in that one. Well, they're going to need to do something with this first possession and maybe change momentum, but it looked like it was all taken away from them. And the consensus here by the Indiana people is the difference in this Indiana team, when they don't turn it over, they're a good team. And they're about to go to 4-3 if they hold on with this one, and 2-2 in Greater Allegheny.
Yeah, Mike, some of those pitches were shaky, but they did not turn it over, and that's been the difference here.
Brock Miller kicking off, number 60. And he boots it. It's a liner.
Somebody better
pick it up. Somebody has to pick it up, and they do. And this is Aaron Randolph. Cuts through there. Spins and turns up over the 30. And is brought down at the 32-yard line. I don't know if he ever got to the ground, but he is stopped anyway. Forward progress. Bringing him down for the Indians was Micah Nygren.
Yeah, my coach Brandon Orndorff comes in to his fourth season, 7-20, but he's got to fire up here tonight. There's no doubt about it.
He was the former coach at Purchase Line, the Red Dragons.
And Mike, it'll be interesting to see if Luke Bombalski is out there. I see he is out there, Mike.
First down, Highlands on their 31.
That's good news for the Golden Ram.
They go with 2 sidecars, including Brock White. And Bombalski gets it. And he's on his feet, up over the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Bombalski carries.
Dragged down from behind that time by Owen Clifford.
No.
It's a 6-yard game.
33 yards now for Luke on 9 carries, and great to see him back out there. Looked like you said they wrapped his elbow, Mike.
Second and 4. Bombalski again. Off the right side. Oh,
airborne, didn't go down.
Into the air with the greatest of ease, but he gets stopped as he gets to the 40. Liam McFarland was down there with Zach Harrington to get Bombalski, well, at least airborne. It'll be 3rd and 1.
It'll be 3rd and 2. We'll say third 1.5, we'll say.
It's a long one.
Yep. Early third down. The Golden Rams gonna have to convert here.
This might be the most challenging numbers on uniforms night of the year. You get the red on black, and of course the horrible Highlands numbers, the yellow on the white. It's been fun with no Ken Wood. Here's the give to Bombalski, first down and more up over the 45. He's got a first down to the 49-yard line.
Offensive line to the defense to the
9 yards, first down Highlands. Their second first down of the ballgame.
tackle. First and 10 Highlands on the run. 49-yard line.
And you can only score once, so you might as well run your offense.
Yep. Gotta get it one touchdown at a time.
First down at the 49. And you figured if you're, hey, there's me too. You got to add some turnovers. That might help. And there's another thing I'll tell you after this play. Timmons is back. He's going to run a bubble screen to Burford. He ran right into the man and got a yard. Maybe he got over the 50-yard line. Good job by Isaac Nygren to get in there and put the clamps on Burford.
First completion of the evening for Chandler. Gets a couple yards on the play to make it 2nd and 8.
I think you got to go with more tempo here. I mean, I realize you can only do what you can, but I think you got to speed it up a little bit. Show a little bit more urgency. I mean, 2nd and 8. Indiana jump, but they stayed out of the neutral zone.
Everybody thought he jumped, Mike.
This is the opposite of urgency.
Yeah, down to 10 seconds on the clock.
Now they're going to run a toss on the pitch forward to Brock White up over the 50. And he gets down to the 45-yard line. He gets up slowly, but it'll bring up a 3rd and 4. That'll be a pass.
Give him 4. 3rd and 4 on the play. Or 3rd and 4 to go. All running, he has 45.
3rd down, 4 yards to go.
In Indiana territory. This is our second trip tonight.
I'm not saying you have to go no huddle, but you really got to pick the pace up. Timmons fires down to the turf, and it's incomplete. It's dropped by the receiver. It would have been a first down. Signorella had it in his hands. He's dropped about 3 tonight, and it's 4th down. Now,
You got to go for it.
you do. You have to. I mean, you put yourself in that position. It certainly isn't optimal, but you got to do it.
Well,
And they're going to punt.
Yep.
Doesn't make any sense. But then again, the first series didn't make any sense with the complete and utter lag, and Bombalski's going to punt. Now, see, if this is a fake, everybody in the world knows it's coming, right? Bombalski's back to punting.
Heck is that?
Oh, yeah, they tried to do some shenanigans, and they couldn't even get that off. Here's my point. If you were going to go for it, why don't you put your offense out there and go for it?
I agree. Let's see what they call.
I mean, everybody in the world's expecting a fake when you're down by 3 touchdowns. Am I wrong?
Illegal procedure.
Procedure call. They tried to short snap to Burford. Looked like was the fake punt play.
Now it's going to be 4th and 9.
55 yards on penalties for Highlands. Ball back at the 50. Now what?
Punt.
Now they punt. Bombalski's still back there. Fake number 2. Oh, and the snap is airmailed back there, and Luke gets it out of there, and he kicks a mortar. They get out of the way. It's going to bounce, and White's going to down it at the 22-yard line. That's where the Indians will start. 1st and 10. 28-yard punt.
Brandon White down the ball. And Indiana's 20.
It's hunting
I don't know.
season,
I don't know what was higher, the punt or the snap.
I have no idea. That's how the snap got blocked. I mean, punt got
Oh,
blocked.
sure.
In the first.
That's how Sig. I mean, it's basically. So you're saying Sig's been pulled because of that? Wasn't his fault.
No, I just think they wanted to go with the fake and just let Bombalski out there. But
right. Use him as kind of a decoy or something, right?
last time they blocked a punt for a touchdown was 1989.
Wow.
So it's been a while.
It has
since
been a
Indiana's
while.
done that. And that year, Mike, they did it twice.
It's impressive.
So
1999, 2000, 2001 was when Mark Kazanowicz was the coach here. And he was immediately preceded Mark Zelinskas, who had a great run. This is Harrington
3 yards on the play.
up to the 25-yard line.
Carry. Tackled by
Pavlik again, Mike.
2nd and 7.
12. And give it to Chandler Timmons.
36 yards on the ground for Harrington. They've spread it around between their quarterback and their 3 backs.
Pavlik's 11th tackle. Chandler Timmons also there for his 9th.
Wilson in motion. Now they want to take time. The 3-touchdown lead, you take that play clock all the way down to 1.
And neither team huddles. So
Highlands huddled that last drive.
and a lot of times at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Wilson. Pitch to the left. Wilson turns the corner and gets it up to about the 30. Good job by Brian Randolph coming up from his safety spot to put the lick on him. It'll be short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2.5.
3rd and 2.
Well, Mike, if you can't score on your opening drive, you better stop them here.
Or score on their opening drive. That's allowed.
Yeah, we came in first in the conference on defense, Mike, only allowing 12 points per game. Only one better than 4. It was Aliquip at 11.
3rd and 2. Indians on their 30. Everybody checks the wristbands. Play clock down to 15.
Send the Czar's Army.
Wilson in motion. Flynn is back and a run the option. Toss it to, no, I'm sorry, it's McFarland, and he's hitting the backfield and dropped by Brock White at the 30-yard line for no gain.
So it remains 2 yards, 4th and 2.
4th
They
and
want to
2.
go quick here. Now,
Probably do the draw offside. Well, this is one of those where if you don't mind using a timeout, you can bleed 35 more seconds off that clock just by trying to draw them offside. There's no reason to hurry. Now they're going to run the punt team on. But again, they got plenty of time. There's still 24 seconds. So 5:50 left of the 3rd quarter. Each team's had the ball once, and we've wound off half of this quarter, just like Indiana wants it.
looks like a fire drill, Mike. Half our team is running off the field, half our team is running on the field. Chandler Timmons is now on the field, which he shouldn't be on.
Here they come, and they did get it. They got the punt. It's up in the air. It's loose. Just make sure that thing gets out of bounds, and Highlands will have it at the 20-yard line. I didn't see who got in there.
Daniel Timmons.
Daniel Timmons got a piece of that. And, well, so now the Rams have the short field. Let's see what they can do with it.
All right, a little spark here for the Golden Rams in the 3rd quarter, down 22-0. They're going to do something now, Mike. Now will be the time to do it.
And they have great field position, and at the 28-yard line, hey, you might want to go for it early here. I was saying, I was thinking maybe some more first down passes might work. This really might work. First down, Highlands at the Indiana 28 off the block punt.
Boy, Bombalski's a tough customer, Mike, to be back out there.
He is. 1st and 10. Timmons is back.
He's going to go fast.
Steps up. He
5.
fires down the middle of the end zone. We got a Highlands touchdown just like that to Drake Burford. 28 yards, one play, and the Rams have scored, and it's 22-6.
We ain't dead yet, Mike. That was what we needed. A little spark. Now let's see what they can do on defense. That was one play, 28 yards, touchdown. This is what the doctor ordered.
They'll kick here as Bombalski is on to try the extra point. 20 for 24 on the year. Signorella puts it down, Bombalski puts it up, and the kick is good. 5:20 left, 3rd quarter. Your score, Indiana now 22, and the Highlands Golden Rams 7.
Boom, that happened fast, Mike.
Didn't it?
All right, there's no better time than right now to stop in Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993. Best oil change since 95, and now voted #1 for auto repair. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most competitive inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on sale, ask for it, they'll order it. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Tarentum at 724-224-9222. In the Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. Since 1961, they deliver.
All right, you want a trick play? How about a surprise onside?
Might as well. Let's pull all the rabbits out of the hat, trailing 22-7. We have a little momentum going here, Mike. Let's do it.
The Rams want to do this. They're going to need 1 2-point conversion. Since Indiana made the 2 2-point conversions. Bambalski will kick it off. Well, the Rams held Indiana to the 3 and out and then blocked the punt.
Boy, Chandler did a great job of stepping up in the pocket.
He
that
did.
time,
He got
Mike.
past the rush, but when he opens up and fires it like that, and he had Burford open, and it was Katie Barr to the door. Here's the kickoff. Did he call fair catch there? Kind of looked like he did Wilson's at the 10, 15, 20, 25. He's on his way, 30. And finally dragged down at the 37-yard line. Terrific return by Corbin Wilson, and Bombalski made the tackle.
Well, the momentum shifts again, Mike. Luke Bombalski, 12 tackles, Mike.
When the ball went in the air, Wilson went like this. He just kind of gave a little wave. It was like, I don't know if that was get out of the way or what, but.
He has 12 tackles on the evening so far, and is our leading rusher with 45 yards.
First down, Indiana on their 37. The Rams trail at 22-7. Trying to make this a tale of 2 halves, huh?
That's what it'll have to be, Mike. It was all Indiana in the first half, that's for sure.
Looks like the Highlands having trouble with their communications, their coaches with the booth. Flint sprints right. He looks like it's a throwback. Now he's in trouble, fires it late over the middle, intercepted at the 50-yard line. It's Aaron Randolph down the sideline and out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Give you a lift, huh?
What have we told you all year about the late throw down the middle like that? And Aaron Randolph picked it off. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Let's go for the strike again, Mike. Be a new game if they get him in here.
First turnover by Indiana. And now Highlands again starts in Indiana territory at the 35-yard line. What do you say? Do it again?
Yeah, go deep again. We've been told Indiana's been their own worst enemy, and right now they're helping us out. Let's take advantage.
Rams scored at 5:27. The interception comes at 5:12.
And they have come out a little spark here, Mike.
They sure have. And they're going to be calling Dan Timmons Painting to repaint that locker room, I got a feeling.
Now what?
Got a timeout by Highlands. Oh, man. They had 11, so that's not the issue.
But
that's
I
not
just
it.
don't like you're killing momentum.
No, but you want to get it right. I get that. So one of their timeouts is gone. When you're fighting from behind, you want as many of those as you can have.
Yep.
So 5 minutes left, third quarter, 22-7. Indiana leads it. But the Rams making a push here in this third quarter.
Mike, we had 5 games canceled this week. Brashear University Prep, Sarah Ligonier, Valley, Clareton, Imani Christian. In those 5 games that were canceled tonight, Brashear, Sarah, Clareton will get forfeit wins. Seton LaSalle, Stowe Rocks, Uniontown, Washington, those were non-conference games. They'll just go down as no games.
Okay. So first down Highlands on the Indiana 35. Again, another quick change play here.
Trips to the right.
Then Timmons is back.
Signorelli doubled over
He
there.
looks, has time, steps up, gonna run it. He's at the 35, the 30, 25. First down Highlands at the Indiana 22-yard line.
Look at that. What's going on here?
Now there were flags.
Yeah. 70.
This
It got
penalty
up and hit Chandler again.
might be against the Indians. We'll see.
Better be.
That's the 4th Highlands first down. The play carried to the 22, and
Personal foul, Indiana.
Mark Packrell, the official. It's going to be a half the distance call. We'll take it down to the 11-yard line.
It's been chippy to say the least, Mike, but when you take the quarterback and slam him back down in front of everybody, that's a bad visual, to say the least. And Hines has a chance to knock one in real quick again, Mike.
First down at the 11. Timmons is back. He fires, and it's complete down to the 5-yard line to Landon Signorella, a gain of 6.
On the slant.
Signorelli on the catch. Give them 6 on that play. Second down on Indiana's 5.
Chandler's hit his last 2, and like I said, Mike, you see a little more up-tempo here.
Second down. they can get a first down at the 2-yard line. Burford now motions back over here to the far side of the field. They're going to run the pop pass to Burford. Oh, he should have cut it. He had it up the middle, and now he's going to be hit for a loss back at the 12-yard line. He puts his foot in the ground and turns it upfield. It's a touchdown.
Instead, it's a big loss on the play.
So that'll push him all the way back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 7.
It's now 3rd and 11 or 12.
Well, Mike, gonna have to go for a touchdown here with 2 pops at it.
3rd and 11. I'll tell you what, you got to figure that the game really rests right here on these 2 plays. Although you need a field goal, but I don't know that you're going to kick one now. Timmons back. He pumps. He looks.
Wide
He's got a man open, and that's a Highlands touchdown to Luke Bumbolski.
Comes out of the backfield, Mike. No one was there.
Bumbolski caught it for 12.
Tonight.
Highlands touchdown. I still kick now. Don't take it till later. At 3:04 to go, that's Bumbolski's first touchdown reception of the year. It's only his 2nd catch.
And you're right, Mike. Bumbolski's out there to add the extra point.
22-13. So this has all happened in 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. It's gone from 22-0 to 22-14.
Boom. Luke Bumbolski does it all for the Golden Rams. And Mike, remember, we were worried about him getting back out in the field.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, 22-14, 3:04 in the 3rd quarter, Mike. A lot of time left. Wireless Zone's your largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, you just need new devices, Wireless Zone can help. At Wireless Zone, we're dedicated to finding the right device for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today, see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Get 5G ready and visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Toronto Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Find a Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com. And my things have changed quickly here, Mike.
Well, haven't they? Well, you get a couple of, it's the big plays. It's the tip on the block punt and the interception, and it turns it around.
We ain't dead yet.
So, Bumbolski will kick it off. It's 22-14. The Rams are down 8. And that was just Bumbolski making something out of that play. Here's the kickoff.
Get the end zone.
Yes, a touchback. His 2nd of the year. Indiana will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And the Highlands band's fired up.
So we got a penalty, Mike.
4?
At the 42-yard line. You tell me.
That's a good question. We could have holding against Indiana. That's not in a position for offside. That's at the 50. So we'll see, unless there were some extracurriculars again. Looks like it's against the Rams, so let's see.
What is going on here? These guys take forever to make the calls. We appreciate it, but
oh man, another personal foul call against Highlands, and you got to cut that out.
That's our 4th. And again, you have them pinned at the 20-yard line. Now you put them out at the 35.
70 yards and penalties.
You want to kill momentum. There's how you do it, Mike. What is going on out there?
3:04 remaining. 3rd quarter. Now it's 22-14 Indiana. And Harrington squirts through a hole to the 39-yard line. I'll give you 3 guesses who brought him down with one arm. Luke Bumbolski.
13th tackle, Jakes.
So it's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Rams have used one of their timeouts here in this crazy 3rd quarter.
And once again, Mike, they're trying to take time off the clock. You know, I'd huddle him up. Give him a little break.
And the
Look at that
toss is to
ball just
Wilson.
laying out there.
Wilson turns the corner, spins. The Rams don't bring him down, though. There's some poor tackling there. He's got a first down up at the 48-yard line.
And again, Mike, that ball is just laying there.
You know, the way to take advantage of that is actually have somebody there. I mean, that's been the issue. There's nobody there. There are no defenders in the area when that's happening.
It just seems like it stays up there forever. But that's how they got out to a 22-0 lead. They're not going to change, even though Highlands scored the last 14.
9-yard pickup, first down at the 40.
Two guys going in motion. Come on.
You can't do that.
Well, they just did, Mike. And then they got a guy down.
Play clock's at 10. They just looked at each other. It was pretty comical.
Yeah.
And Harrington threw a hole. Nobody around him. Spins inside the 40. Drags men with him all the way to the 30-yard line.
And there's your momentum shift, Mike. Looks like Bombalski at the bottom of the pile again.
All the way to the 31. 21 yards.
72 on the tackle was Timmons.
Daniel Timmons also in there.
And again, the defense has to have their end of the bargain too. And they were pretty much run over in that first half. And
we said, Mike, 3 yards a carry coming in tonight, but Indiana's been averaging more than 3 yards. I can guarantee you that.
And that's just 2 running plays that they busted big holes open. 3. 35 yards on 3 runs there. Harrington again. And this time, Rams bring him down after a short gain. He got a couple. We'll say down to the 29-yard line.
29-yard line, 2nd and 8. 72, Timmons again on the tackle.
Clock winds to 38 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Makes his 9th tackle. And again, defense being put to the test here, Mike.
Could be the last play of the
Yep,
quarter.
there's no rush.
Trivia coming up. Brought to you by Unflooded. Wilson in motion. Flint going to run the pitch, and this is McFarland. McFarland is hit and dropped as Brock White makes the play. McFarland gets up slowly as he gets to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 5, and when we start the fourth quarter, we're going to have the biggest play of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Mike.
At the end of the third quarter with a score, Indiana 22, Highlands 14.
Been a great third quarter for the Golden Rams. Has your home or business ever been damaged by water or mold? Then you know how stressful that situation can be. Our friends at Unflooded are here to help. From a broken pipe, sewer backup, or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to having mold in your home, they will come in, assess the situation, and put together a game plan for removing the mold and keep it from coming back. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Marr at 888-650-7767 any time of the day. Tell him happy birthday. It was his birthday this week, Mike.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Here's our halftime trivia question, okay? Real simple one, Mike. We usually ask this once a year, see if you can remember. Who has the most wins of all WPL coaches since 2010? Change it up a little instead of all time. From 2010, the last 10 years plus, who has the most wins?
Well, I want to say Bill Churpak.
And he would come in at number 4 with 124.
Okay. We could also say Eric Kasparovich. Are we allowed?
No, he's not on the list. He wasn't coaching that long.
Okay, how about...
but you're not allowed to say his name anyway.
Thank you.
Here we go. Let's get this playing.
All right, let's do these. Yep. 3rd and 5. Indiana on the Highlands 26.
A must stop here.
They'll have 2 plays to get it. And the give is to Harrington through the middle. He's going to get some, part 1 of 2. He gets to the 23-yard line, and it'll be 4th down, and here we go.
You're right, Mike. It was a part 1 of 2 situation. Daniel Timmons again.
33, Bombalski again.
And Bombalski gets his 15th tackle of the night.
4th and 2.5.
Now this becomes the biggest play of the night, Mike.
It does. And we mentioned Indiana.
Here we go.
4.
Finally, we got on the move.
Indiana 3 for 4 on fourth down of the first half. It's only their third penalty.
All right, Mike.
And 7. And you want even a more optimistic view of that? If we stop them, that just gave us 5 more yards.
And Mike, we came in saying penalties and mistakes will cost you the game. So far, Highlands done more of both. Let's see if Indiana's penalty can hurt him here.
Go defense!
You'll see if Flint puts it up. He's 2 for 7. Or if he tosses it to McFarland and lets him
Yeah,
put it
that
up.
was a big play, Mike, when you look back at it now. And that block punt, the biggest.
McFarland in motion. Flint is back. Spirits out. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. The Rams hold it on downs and we'll get the ball back.
Khalil Long came at Flint, made him throw early, and now the Golden Rams will go to work here, Mike. Been a crazy game here, game of 2 halves. And just take a couple of those plays out. That block punt was probably the biggest turnaround.
Well, and Indiana would say, well, just take the block punt that Highlands had on us and that interception away. So that's how that works.
But they're still ahead 22-14.
So it's first down Highlands on the 28. They'll have trips left, trips right. 10:57 left of the fourth quarter. Remember Armstrong last year. Bumbalski through the middle, drags a man with him to the 32-yard line. Big 63 Jake McCracken in there to make the stop.
We'll give him 4, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the 32.
And again, fourth quarter just beginning here, 10:41 to go. Highlands finds themselves down. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Timmons looks to the sideline.
I don't know how many more shots you're going to get, Mike, but I'd like to see us, like you said, move it a little faster, huh?
Timmons is back.
Okay.
Nice pocket. Now he steps up, and now he's hitting sack by McCracken back at the 28-yard line. Boy, he made a good play there, the senior. Timmons had time. That was a coverage sack.
He was trying to step up in the pocket, and again, got hit from the blind side, taken down. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11. Big third down.
3rd and 11. Now they had the touchdown on the last play. Was 12 to go. This is a huge play. 9:40 left. The problem if they don't make it is trying to execute the punt.
Here
Timmons
comes
steps
McCracken
up,
again.
and McCracken got it. He beat Bender twice. And down goes Timmons again.
And Mike, this McCracken kid, he's got to be one tough customer because in a previous play when he got the sack, his mouthpiece fell out. He went 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, picked up his mouthpiece, then sacked him. That's a tough kid.
4th down. The Rams will be back to punt it, and now you know, can they execute the punt?
Yeah, it's been another problem here. We have Signorella back to kick it. Landon Signorella, they've been rotating punters between Highlands.
Here's the snap.
Better snap.
And Lando boots
and a
it.
better kick.
It's a high one. It's a knuckleball. It's
How
going
about
to
we
hit.
get a roll here?
Takes a Highlands bounce this time inside the 40. And Indiana will start on their 39-yard line with 8:36 to go with a 22-14 lead.
Have to stop them here, Mike. All right, getting back to the trivia question.
Okay.
Since 2010, most wins. Bill Chirpick is in 3rd place.
Okay, how about a hint,
124.
a classification?
We used to play them in conference.
We used to play them in conference.
Beautiful press box. Taj Mahal.
Joe Rossi.
Joe
at
Rossi
South
at South Fayette. Yep. He has 128 wins.
If I had a profile picture, it would be the one that we took in the press box. You took of me in the press box.
It was a classic. We had our own suite there.
But since I don't do social media, I don't have a profile picture.
Terry Totten is 2nd with 125.
I was thinking about him at Central, yeah. First down Indiana on their 39. Everybody in tight. Flint's going to keep it. Flint is hit, and Flint is thrown down by Bender. Tyler's smarting a little bit after those sacks. So that's the great thing about high school football. When you play both ways, you can fix it on the other side.
78, Tyler Bender.
Mark Lyons, the Central Valley, has 115 wins. And funny thing about him is he got fired at Mount Pleasant.
We beat him in a playoff game. Sam's first win at Highlands in a playoff game down there. And Mark Lyons was the coach. Yeah.
He was 7-3 the year they fired him. And as he put it, you only need 5 school board members to get rid of me.
It's all about counting. 2nd and 9. McFarland in motion, and a give is to
nothing doing there
up
again.
The middle to Harrington, and he is nailed and thrown back. They're going to
Balsky again, Mike, along with
put it at the 40-yard line. No gain.
They're selling out. 16 tackles now for Luke Bombalski.
Their little pitch that you love so much might be the play to use here because the Rams are really putting everybody in the middle.
3rd and 8, and they are going to take their time here, Mike.
Play clock at 20. 7:15 remaining, 4th quarter. Highlands a touchdown and 2-point conversion behind.
When's the last time we had overtime, Mike?
It's been a while. And they're going to run a little misdirection. They give us to, no, it's Flint. He's going to get a first down across the 50. He's unbelievable.
He just ran over the high tackler that time.
And you gave his measurables earlier. He shouldn't be able to do that, but I've seen him do it to more teams than this, trust me.
Ethan Roberts and Aaron Randolph, but not before he got the first down. That's a big one, Mike, because then they could take another 2 minutes off the clock very simply by just waiting for that clock to run down. Golden Rams have all the timeouts left, but boy, Indiana just made a big first down there.
What a big 14 yards that was. Actually, Highlands has 2 timeouts left. They used one in the first series.
That's correct to get that touchdown. So that paid off.
Yes. Harrington spins through there.
Looked like that ball was
They
loose.
did not get him to, no, that was his body flipping around because they couldn't get him to the ground to get 2. That could have been a yard or 2 lost. 2nd and 8.
Burford on the stop. Mike, Devin Flint had 986 yards last year, and you say, well, it's not 1,000. It was only 7 games.
7-game season.
Yeah.
And he had, in the game at Highlands last year, Indiana ran for 192 in that game, even though Highlands beat them 48-14. Indiana turned it over 6 times in that game. That was the difference there.
And the 3 bars 14, knock 13. Extra point there.
This is McFarland. There's the pitch.
And there he goes.
And there he goes inside the 35 and drags a man with him to the 29-yard line.
Flag on the play, though, Mike.
Penalty marker. We'll see what that's all about. It's at the 42-yard line of Highlands.
Aaron Randolph made the stop, Mike, but he got cab fare there. He got taken for a ride.
It's going to be Highlands. It's a hit to the head. Then that's a 15-yard penalty against Indiana. That's an offensive blow to the head call, using the headgear.
15-yard penalty against Indiana.
So that'll take it back to the 43-yard line. That's a big, big call.
That's a big one, Mike.
2nd and 23. 5:18 now. It's getting down to it if you're Highlands.
Yep. And again, they've been making the mistakes now. Highlands needs to take advantage, though. And again, no rush from Indiana whatsoever. Play clock down to 10.
I think, okay, they're going to line up. 5 seconds on the play clock. Flint's going to keep it. Sprints to the right, and here he comes up over the 45.
And again,
He stepped out of bounds before he was tackled. Stepped out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Well, you know, they finally tackled him, but the whistle didn't blow until after they tackled him. So you don't know to stop unless the whistle blows. So
Bombalski shoved him out of bounds.
Right. So I don't see any issue with that one. The good news is he's out of bounds. It stops the clock with 4:49 to go. The ball's at the 50-yard line.
64 will say on the tackle.
That's where he just laid on.
3rd and 16. Harrington, the setback. Flint is back. He's going to run a quarterback draw, and here he comes. Opens up like the Red Sea. First down, Indiana. Flint still going to the 25-yard line.
And nobody wants to tackle him, Mike.
25 yards for Devin Flint.
Aaron Randolph finally makes the tackle. I tell you what, he's not big, Mike, but he gets a full head of steam. Look out. That is something, huh?
4.5 to go. Now Highlands got to think about using their timeouts on defense. I was going to say a field goal puts it out of reach, but I don't think Brandon Overdorf is going to trust his placement game here at all.
Indiana's flipped the switch. Turn it back on here after Highlands grabbed the momentum.
Now it's going to
14-0.
Going to take a turnover now. This is Harrington. Harrington just plowing his way through to the 19. 6 more. 73 yards for Harrington, 76 yards for Flint, 49 yards for Wilson.
Robertson on the stop, but not until he makes decent yards, makes a 2nd and short.
It's on the 19. 3:35 to go.
And no hurry from Indiana.
No, sir. 10 seconds on the play clock. McFarland in motion. Flint's going to keep it. Flint squirts through there. Just keeps those legs driving. They finally get him down at the 15, but it's a first down.
First down, Indiana.
Just take another 2 minutes off the clock, Mike.
78
Bender on the stop.
22. Brock White on the tackle.
3 minutes remaining. Indiana started this drive at their 39. This is the 9th play of the drive, and they've already taken 6 minutes off of it with this drive. And now using that timeout early is going to hurt. Because they need 3 of them right now, and they only have 2. McFarland in motion. Flint keeps it. Flint off the right side. Nobody wants to tackle him. Devin Flint for an Indiana touchdown.
That might put the nail in the coffin, Mike.
Devin Flint has been tremendous. He scores an Indiana touchdown with 2:26 to go, and that ought to do it.
And Indiana's right. Looks like they're going to try an apparent hit for the point after.
A 15-yard run. And Brock Miller's on to try the extra point. The Indians lead it 28-14. What a great drive that was. 61 yards on 9 plays. Up the old swinging gate.
That was impressive, Mike.
Now they're going to come back into formation. Jackie Sherrill used to do that at Pitt. They used to get 2 points on that a lot. Now they roll the snap back. Miller, though, does a good job to get it up there, but Yang gets it. That snap literally rolled back. But Miller's kick is up and good, and at 2:26 to go, 4th quarter, it's Indiana 29 and Highlands 14.
Everything going Indiana's way on that drive, Mike. And again, that might put the nail in the coffin.
It could very well.
If you're watching this morning, by the way, the Indiana JVs will be playing Highlands 10 a.m. up at Golden Ram Stadium. Our JVs beat Plum 30-21 last week. Julius Saunders, 300-plus yard game for the Golden Rams.
So, if Indiana holds on and win this game, they'll go to 2-2 in conference and move themselves more solidly into playoff position. Highlands would drop to 1-3 and would be in the position where they may need help over the last 3 weeks to try to get there now.
Yep, and Armstrong comes to town next week, and we keep saying must wins. Mike, you can't keep saying must wins and keep losing.
But you actually got to win some of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's not been happening here the last 3 weeks.
Speaking of must wins, Mike, Clareton's streak of 66 wins, the state record, is intact. Southern Columbia had 65, and they lost to Wyo missing 41-21 to end that streak. How about that?
Here's Miller's kick. It's going to come to Aaron Randolph at the 20. And Randolph with a hole. He's on his way. 45, 50, and finally brought down at the 49 of Indiana. Aaron Randolph looked like a shot out of a cannon. And that's the Aaron Randolph.
30-yard return to midfield. Every time they think Highlands is down, they keep coming back.
Now you got to hurry. Rams have 2 timeouts left. And we have a penalty. Let's see what this is. Going to be on Highlands, probably.
Against Highlands. What's new?
Dead ball. Personal foul. Highlands.
Mike, that is our 5th, count them, 5 personal fouls tonight. What is going on out there?
That's a 15-yard penalty. It marches them back to the 35.
It's 4 personal fouls and 1 unsportsmanlike.
To me, they're all the same.
Right. It's what you did, right? You know, it's nobody's fault but yours.
2 minutes,
So
17 seconds remain.
85 yards in penalties, Mike. Just can't do that. Penalties, mistakes.
And that's been the theme for the last 3 weeks. Timmons is back. He looks. He's going to throw it deep down the sideline, and it's incomplete as he tried to get it to Braden White down the sideline, but it was just a little too far for him. 2nd and 10.
Covered by Hodak.
Clock stops with the incomplete pass. 2:12 to go.
To the 35-yard line.
Caden Olson
Coming to town.
coming to town next week with the Armstrong Riverhawks, and they're smarting after what the Rams did to them last year. We talked about it coming into tonight. The next 4 opponents Highlands beat last year. Well, that's not making much of a matter here tonight. Timmons steps up, looks, fires, incomplete. Didn't look like he was there early. Yeah, that's what I thought. Braden White, the intended receiver. The coverage was Blake Hodak. It was really good coverage.
Yeah, he grabbed him at the 40 and ran him to the 45.
Yeah, that kind.
Not going to help.
3rd and 10.
By the way, Mike, Caden Olson is a runner this year, not just a passer.
Yeah. Saw the game they played against Hampton, and that was a big factor in that game for Armstrong. 3rd and 10, 2:06 left. Timmons will throw it.
Time.
He does. It's caught by Burford. Burford spins away from a man across the 50. He's got a first down at the Indiana 49-yard line. 16-yard gain and a Highlands first down.
$62 yards passing now for Chandler.
4 catches for Burford. And again, there's just no urgency at all. 1:40 to go. Timmons back. Fires it. Incomplete. Burford, that was close, huh?
Yep.
Blake Hodak's looking around like,
Not me.
that was close.
Yep.
The other one was definite.
Yeah.
That one I thought was okay. But close. 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 1:31 left.
Remember, need this one plus another, so we got to get this quick.
Basically got to score 3 touchdowns. Need a touchdown, an extra point, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Step 1, get the touchdown.
Yeah. 2 by 2. Timmons looks it over. Timmons gets away. Now he throws it on the run. Wide open. It's Braden White. He's got to get out of bounds there.
Yep.
And he doesn't. And he's down at the 25-yard line. The Rams need to call timeout. Timmons with a great throw. White did a great job to get open. That's twice in 2 weeks Braden did that. He did it last week too. You got to get out of bounds.
86 yards pass, but you're right, Mike. You got to step right out of bounds.
Got to get out of bounds.
Yep.
So 24 yards on the completion. 1:08 to go.
Freshman mistake there, Mike.
Timmons back. He looks. Sprints to the right.
Has time. Look, he has a man over the middle.
Fires to the sideline, and it's
Penalty
incomplete. And we got a marker down.
Sid came right over the middle, Mike, but Braden didn't see him.
See what the call is.
Push off against the Rams. think they got Burford. Burford's coming to the sidelines.
Marking back from the 25-yard
A lot of running. So the penalty against Highlands for pass interference. That's a big one in high school. 15 yards.
Well, Mike, they give us a nice even number. 8 penalties for 100 yards. Can't do it.
53 seconds remain on the clock.
53 seconds left.
And come out on top.
3 timeouts, Indiana, 2 timeouts.
The ball's at the 40.
3 Highlands, 2.
First and 25. You know, you look at the tiebreakers later in the season, it is important that they get in the end zone. Timmons throws.
That time he got out of bounds.
On the sideline, they're going to give it to him. Is that Sig? It is. We've seen him do that top dance a few times down at the 27. 13 on that one.
Signorelli gets 13 yards.
Nice catch and good footwork over there.
99 yards now for Timmons through the air.
Again, you get down to point differential, which is always a possibility when you get down to tiebreakers at the end of the year. You're going to get this under 10. That does mean something.
Yeah, it does.
Second down. Timmons back. Looks. Steps
Penalty
up.
marker.
Flag. Timmons rolling. Looking. Going to run it. 20, 15, and gets out of bounds there at the 15. We'll check out what the penalty flag's all about.
It's holding.
Yeah, there are 2 flags down there. Both on the 36-yard line. It's a holding call against Highlands.
I believe it's a spot foul.
110 yards now in penalties. So the down doesn't matter to Indiana right now. You just want to keep pushing them back. 35 seconds left.
And Mike, you're right. The Gardner points coming to play. If we get this under 10, it helps us.
Yeah, right now, the Highlands would leave this game at a -10 because 10's the most you can do. But if you get 7 here, you've actually gained 2 points. And you know, that's something. Second and Salzburg. Ball's on the 45. Timmons throws it. Intercepted! Oh, with sticky fingers. Isaac Nygren down the sideline and dragged down at the Highlands 32-yard line.
Yeah, that'll do it, Mike.
Isaac Nygren went up with 1 paw and pulled that down, and that's going to take care of it. 27 seconds to go, and Indiana's going to move their record to 4-3 overall and 2-2 in Greater Allegheny.
Momentum has flowed 3 ways tonight. All Indiana first half, all Highland third quarter, all Indiana fourth. And that'll do it.
So at the 30, all Indiana has to do is take 1 knee, and that'll do it. Thanks to everybody here at Indiana. Thanks to Greg Lazanik, whose daughter's getting married. Congratulations to him, Scott Shirley, Pat Snyder, and everyone here for their help getting us set up. Never did rain. We got another night with no rain. We had that going for us.
We had that.
Indiana takes the knee, and that's going to wrap it up here. The Indiana Indians, after losing at Knock last week, come back here tonight and beat Highlands 29-14. Dean, final thoughts?
Well, Mike, next week's another playoff game as Armstrong comes to town, and we better regroup in a hurry.
Yeah, we had better. This is after starting with the 4 straight wins. The Rams have now lost 3 in a row. All right, thanks to everybody here at Indiana. Once again, that final score, Indiana 29 and Highlands 14. For cameraman Dan and the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying so long, everybody.